Hello everybody, it's the Swedish Traveler here. How you doing? Uh, Welcome to the live stream. Another Friday live stream. So doing these, I try to do these every Friday. There might be some days, some Fridays that I can't do it, but this day is not one of those days. I did two last week. That was just because I got a phone call from my brother, and I like to stay in contact, stay in touch with my family. So, which is why I did two live streams last week. And I'm doing some moisturizers because my freaking nose are dry as hell. Yeah. This week I've been busy with school as always, but I have been uploading quite a bit, or as much as I can, depending on what kind of topics I come up with. So I recommend you go and check those out. Only if you like my channel, if you like my kind of videos. I don't do thumbnails at all. And I know my chin is freaking huge. So yeah. How's it hanging? I hope it hangs a little bit to the left, or depending on how you see it, a little bit to the right. Yeah. Sadly enough, I did see. I do hang around Reddit quite a lot. I made a video about this just an hour ago. I made a video about it. Well, I went on Reddit, as said. Went to the Baby Mill subreddit. I do hang a bit around. I do hang around a bit in there. And I did see that it's official that one of the members has quit. Which is sad in a way. It's sad that she has quit, but at the same time, I do respect her decision. It's her choice. She has her reasons as well. She hasn't been with the band in a year because of illnesses, and but at the same time, it's sad that she's leaving. But what are you going to do? I might just be rambling until someone shows up, if someone shows up. Anywho, it's the weekend. It's the weekend. What are your plans for the weekend? I think I'm planning on studying. I made some interviews for my essay, which I have to transcribe and all that shit. But that's a thing that I have to do. I do have an which shit? Who shit? You shit and my shit. The school shit. School shit is what I have to do. Rocksteady. Infinite Mua, welcome. I am studying to get my master's in anesthetics, so I can be a CRNA, which is a certified registered nurse anesthetist. How you pronounce that shit? But so yeah, so I will become a sleeper nurse. Well, Nomad asked me when we should live stream again. I'm down to live stream or Google Hangout. Someday, somehow, somewhere, maybe even over the rainbow. I don't know. But I think you will be as goofy as ever, if I know you correctly. I don't think you can contain yourself, which is awesome though. And Infinite Mua, I saw your comment. It's awesome. Thank you. Which reminds me, Infinite Mua. Have you been? Have you ever been to uni and studied something? Let me know. My haircut is freaking horrible. I will get a haircut on Wednesday, so I know that Modern Noman has studied to become a preschool teacher, but I'm asking Infinite Mua. Just a fun fact, if you're ever subscribed to Modern Nomad though. Speaking of which, since Mua isn't answering, Andreas, what did you think about Amsterdam? If you ever went there. Went to art school in Pennsylvania, coming in company his whole life. Oh, that's cool. Art school. Is it painting? Is it music? Is it? And Andreas was in Amsterdam just to buy weed. I did that once. Tried it. Never again. Never again. It was too much. And with that said, I've been to Amsterdam 3 times. Only did it the first time. Finance school. Oh, that's nice. Cool. Cool. And what's the business about? What kind of business is it? In what area is the business? Movie theaters. Oh, cool. So it means that you watch a lot of movies, huh? Or at least the latest movies. I do hope so. I really hope so. That would be awesome. That would just to own a movie theater just to hang around and watch the latest movies. And if you aren't selling tickets for some reason, just sit in a huge freaking theater and watch an awesome movie. So that would be cool though. Thank you. I love the shirt. Cool. Uh, which one is your favorite? You can see the Hulk, Thor, Iron Man, and Captain America. I think I might want to be the Hulk, but since I'm a Nord, I would say that I might be Thor. Spider-Man. Oh, lol. Fair enough. Fair enough. I do have some Spider-Man comics though. Uh, Not full-on Spider-Man, but in the ones that he's with Deadpool. Deadpool Spider-Man combo. Those are cool though. Sweets and Thor. uh, that reminds me of a story as well. Me and my friends were in Germany during the World Cup in football or soccer in the US. I don't know why they call it soccer, but nonetheless, during a friend of mine and his family had tickets to one of the football games, and me and two others were outside. And just before the game, we did see one of the earlier football games. Football players, I must say, called Johan Mjällby, and me and my two friends got the picture with him, and we showed that picture to Americans later on. We did do interrail trip thing, and we met the Americans in south of France afterwards. But when they saw that picture, they called the football player, that's a Swedish Viking right there. So some Swedes do look like Vikings, I must say. And I do notice that Infinite and or Jesse and Andreas are watching or speaking to each other, which is awesome though. If you ask me if I ever been to the US, yes, I have, 3 times. Just in New York though, and the last time I was there, it was in 2016. Jen Travels, welcome to the live stream. It's your first time here. As I said, been to New York last time back in 2016 for my 30th birthday. Did see a Knicks game and a Rangers game on the same day, which was the day after my birthday. When my 30 during that time, my birthday was on Saturday, and the games were on Sunday. 6 hours from New York, New England as well, Patriots. The Brady Bunch. Sorry. Didn't I know Tom Brady is playing there? Did the other brothers play there as well? And I know that one played in Patriots. And if Jen Travel's keyboard sucks, then what is my language? How is my language? Then I can't really speak for shit. So, but it's both. There's two new people in here. Welcome to the live streams. It's nice that you say hi. It's not a lot of people in here, and I don't know where Andreas went. I think he's still here, but he doesn't talk much. Not now, at least. If I have a favorite American movie, or movies, that's a good question. That's a good question. That's a really good question. I don't see a lot of movies these days, though. But one of the latest and one of my favorites is actually It, the Stephen King remake or reboot. It. That one was freaking awesome, though. And Bill Skarsgård as Pennywise is freaking amazing, really. And I did see that Andreas has been to a couple of countries that I haven't been to, like Cyprus and Egypt. Which I'm a little bit jealous of. Italy is awesome as well. Andreas has been to 16 countries. For me, it might be 23 or 24. I think it's 24. And I must say, these couple of years now has been amazing in traveling wise. I have been to another continent every year. And this year is the only year that I haven't. That I haven't been to another continent. Back in 2014, it was South Africa. 2015 were Brazil, South America. 2016 and 2014 was New York. Last year was Tokyo, Japan, and those travels has been amazing. And Andreas is amazing as well. And Paris is really nice. I do agree with that. Seeing the Louvre during nighttime as well is freaking amazing. I haven't been. Andreas is asking where's my food or soft drinks. I'm coming to that later on in the live stream. How was Tokyo? It was my first time there. I was only there for a week, and I must say, holy freaking shit! Holy freaking shit! God damn! Stayed in central Tokyo, and the place is freaking huge. I must say, it's a place that you have to go to. And speaking of food, the sushi in Tokyo, I must curse again. Holy freaking crap! God damn! That's the thing that I do recommend. Eating sushi in Japan. That's a given. That's a huge given. God damn. Yeah. And the only continent that I haven't been to is Oceania or Australia and New Zealand and those countries around there. Uh, Andreas did do a huge comment that he did see Mona Lisa and it was boring because he was 11. And they buy tuna from north. Awesome though. Uh, yeah. And I think I did see Jim Morrison's grave, but that was 12 years ago. I didn't see it now though, but or 2 years ago, but I did see it about 12 years ago, I guess. From what I think at least we tried to find it 12 years ago. Speaking of graves though, I did go to Normandy and did go to the American soldier graveyard, and that I must say that one was surreal as hell. Uh, Andreas has worked at a graveyard that one of the survivors of Titanic is buried. Buried. Damn. Damn. I think speaking of which, I think I heard a story about. Uh, I don't know. I don't remember which president it was, but it was a it was a president during the Civil War, I guess. Um, that that his grandkids are still alive. That the president from the Civil War, uh, that his grandkids are still alive. That's freaking weird. Paint you like one of the French girls? No, because I can paint. I can paint for shit. My painting skills are non-existent. It's really non-existent. I know. Kate Winslet. I know. Valentin, hello. What's the picture behind me? I think you might. Is it that one? That's a picture of London, England. I do have one just right next to me as well. You might see it over there. I think that one would be Westminster Abbey. And that one is just a painting of London. I think I'm... Because I know that it's London. You can see London Eye in here. And I think that one would be St. Paul's Cathedral. And you see London Eye over here. I don't know that if you can see Tower Bridge, which you can't. This is an awesome painting though. If I can hang this up again so it doesn't fall down. How's it going, Valentin, by the way? How's it going? Lighting McQueen. Really? Do you mean Lightning McQueen from Cars? I only have seen the first movie though, but that was a long time ago. But yeah, the cartoon red car from the movie Cars. I'm gonna rub this in into Andreas' face, but I have met these as well. These ones are freaking awesome. Nice one. Nice one. That it was Andreas' older sister's favorite when he lived in Cyprus. I think I have to live in another country soon again. The longest period. Her oldest son. Fair enough. The longest time that I've ever spent in a country, in another country, it would be the UK. The first and second time I was there back in 2007 and 2008. I worked as an au pair the first time. I worked from the beginning of May to the end of July, and that time was freaking amazing. Speaking English, staying with the awesome family, taking care of the kids. I still have contact with some of the kids, or both of them as well. Both of the kids. The second one is studying, and the first one has moved to Leeds, from what I can remember. And yes, Andreas should see these live when they come back to Sweden. When that will happen, I don't know. It would be awesome though. What country has the best food in general? That's a hard question. I guess it depends on what you like, really. What's your preference? From what I can tell, or from what I can remember at least, I have been to Asia twice. And if you try Asian food, I must say Japan. But Italy has the best pasta. But New York has the greatest pizza. At least I do know a place in New York which has the best pizza ever. The pizza was so freaking good. I think it was John's at 44th Street. It was around there somewhere. That place was freaking amazing. And when I was in Brazil, it had a tapioca stand, and that tapioca was awesome though. Yeah, New York pizza is freaking amazing. So freaking good. And I'm guessing Andreas was kind of drunk in there as well, huh? Being drunk, eating junk food, it's always a given. And high as well, huh? Having the munchies. Tapioca, isn't it poisonous? I have no idea. I have no idea. But I didn't I didn't eat raw tapioca, otherwise I wouldn't be here. If it was poisonous, I don't know. I think I heard a story about knowing the difference between poisonous and venomous. From what I can remember, poisonous, it's something that, for example, me take a bite of something, then it's poisonous. And if it's venomous, something bites you or me. Fair enough. Fair enough. What's my favorite course in school you've taken so far? That's a good question. I must say it might be the first course in my master's class that we learned to intubate. That is a weird word, but at least before surgery we put people to sleep. Well, not dying, but they are knocked out. And to ventilate them, we have to stick a tube in the throat. Yes, so they can breathe. So learning how to do that, I can't really do it perfectly, but I know the gist of it, how to do it. So I might ask the same question to you. Which subject is your favorite? And I must say though, this year has been Sid Vlogs, finally. It's been a long time, huh? God, yeah. I think it's been since the summer, I guess. It's been a long time since I've seen you. It's been a long time. Welcome, Sid. Hi, how's it going? How's it hanging? Is it a little bit to the left or? I know. I was kind of busy with school, interviewing people, so I couldn't go to your 25th live stream of the day. Or was it 27th or 34th? Okay, fair enough. You missed your live stream, uh, which was why I missed you. If you missed it, then I missed you. Um, yeah, you do live streams all the time, huh? At least I try to do them once a week. But that was as I was trying to say. This year has been a lot. A lot has been happening this year. It has been a huge change since school. And there has been 3 concerts. Well, 3 opportunities for concerts. Metallica in May, the whole Download Festival, and Steve Earle twice. And I did see the question if my baby metal videos has been what was it? Been watched more. Um, been watched more recently. I don't know. At least my most popular video gets a couple of views a day. I think that one is almost 34K. I guess now it's getting close to 34K. Yeah, I don't know. It has a steady flow now. It had a huge spike when I first uploaded it. It was because Japanese people wanted to see from the download festival. So, and I'm almost to 1K. I know it's getting there. Hopefully, I will get there by the end of the year. But then it has gone down. This is my fourth stream. What are you talking about, Sid? I gotta keep up with your streams, man. But as I said, the views has gone down, but it's still getting some views each day. I think that video alone gets about 1K views per month now. Message has been retracted. Okay, fair enough. I'm just kidding, Sid. This is my first stream. But I did upload a vlog today about one of the members of Beam Metal quitting. Before I started, it got about 40 views. I haven't seen if it's more, but and I think I talked about that in just to help, just to give my thoughts about it. And did James have agoraphobia? I hope that his phobia will get resolved someday. And Seattle, he misses traveling memories. Me too. He did do live streams a while ago, but now he has stopped again. I don't know why though. There is some dude in Belgium as well who was in my live streams, but I haven't seen him in a while either. He's called Travel in Belgium, or his name is Ben, but yeah. Oh, is Memories busy with Jared? Okay, cool. YouTube has helped a lot. That's good. It has helped me a lot as well. Yeah, enjoy this soft P. Yeah, okay, cool. Fine. Enjoy the soft P as well, Andreas. I know that you will be watching the soft P. Traveling Philippines. and then you will meet Traveling Memory someday, because I think he's a huge fan of Philippines, right? If I remember correctly. Fair enough. Fair enough. It's not everyone's cup of tea, and that's cool. That's cool. That's respect. Yeah, that happened. I'm not that young though. How young do you think I am? Larry, finally! I was wondering where you're gonna get here. 30? Close. 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 I'm turning 32 next month. I'm actually turning 32. Holy crap. And that made me realize that it was 2 years ago since I've been to New York for the last time. And my younger brother is actually heading to Las Vegas soon, and that would be awesome though. Just you, Jessica Cooper. Welcome to the live stream. 42. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. It's the second one who has commented on my shirt. Thank you, Larry. See, everyone says hi. Oh, really? Cool. Cool. Marvelous. I did see that someone liked Dr. Manhattan, and I think it was Andreas, Dr. Manhattan, and who else? Speaking of Watchmen, I do like Rorschach. Rorschach is one of my favorites, though, at least in Watchmen. And if I have to speak about these guys, my first choice would be the Punisher, because he's brutal as well. And the close number 2 would be Deadpool. Yeah. And weren't you supposed to leave, Andreas? But welcome again. Yeah. Waterfalls in PA. Now that I think of it, Larry, what does Umeå Universitet means? Yeah, it means Umeå University. So that's the school. That's the school where I'm going. I'm going to uni. What kind of gum am I chewing? I'm chewing Strong Menthol Extra. One of my favorites. It has a strong taste to it, but so freaking awesome. For you Americans in here, and I don't know why I do have 6 viewers in here, or 5 now. I got some candy a while back from a friend of mine in California, Oxnard. Uh, I do wonder if you have these ones. If you have, could you please send me some? Because these ones are freaking delicious. One of the tastiest candies I have ever tasted ever. And what am I studying? Studying my master's in anesthetics, so I could become a CRNA, which actually means certified registered nurse anesthetic. And what are these? These are Girardellis, which is a chocolate thing that has three kinds of chocolate. I think it was mint, dark, and orange, wrapped up in a box. And those ones were freaking amazing. And no, I will not become a doctor. I will be an assistant of sorts. Wrapped up in a cage. Despite all my rage, I'm still just a rat in a cage. If you know that song, hit me up. Yeah, of course you should look it up, and you should eat some. Mo cherry chocolate. I have no idea what that is though. It would be awesome to try some new stuff. Reese's Pieces. Peanut. That's peanut, right? Peanut chocolate. For some reason, I haven't tried Reese's Pieces either. Brandy. Okay. Then it's not for me at all. Anything with alcohol is a big no for me, though. Even though I do have some alcohol in here, I don't drink, and I don't plan to drink either. I think have been sober for 14 years now, and I plan to keep it that way for personal reasons. I don't mind other people drinking though. It's all up to them. They might have their reasons to drink and to not to drink. And if they offer me something, then I would say no. Rather weed than alcohol. That's up to you as well. I must say, I have tried both alcohol and weed. When I tried weed, it just became too much, and since then it was a no. And that's my phone. That's word feud. And I don't try weed anymore. Can cure cancer. I want to see the research on that before I say anything. It's still word feud. Research. And there's some things that um, I think I heard somewhere, at least uh, with people who has diabetes. Um, I used to work with a nurse that has the diabetes specialty, who only works with diabetic people, and she recommended you can eat everything, but at a decent amount. Um, so I see three questions. Am I in Sweden? Yes, I am. The minimum wage, it depends on which line of work you have. Um, at least in north of Sweden, as a nurse, you get about 26,000 Swedish kroners, which might be 2.6 thousand euros a month. See ya, Andreas. And yes, I'm a nurse. I'm a male nurse, which is kind of rare. At least when I was studying, of 80 people, it was 13 guys of 80 people. And I think it went down to 7 or 8 when they graduated. How much is 26,000 in US dollars? I'm guessing it would be around less than $3,000, I guess. My first name. It's Peter. Peter. Peter is my first name. Or you can call me the Swedish Traveler. That would be awesome, though. I'm trying to get that nickname. Speaking of which, though, one of my ex-coworkers that I'm just talking randomly with, and then she mentioned my YouTube name, and I was like, "What? Do you watch my channel or something?" But then she reads my blog on my website, theswedishtraveler.com. So yeah, she reads my blog, which is awesome, though. At least someone does. In that website, I have posted all of the countries that I have been to. I'm guessing it was 24. But I have thought about it recently as well. Speaking of which, there is a lot of countries that exist in the world. And there's so many countries in so little time to visit, because there's so much to explore. Just to head to Zion Valley, Grand Canyon, Yosemite Park, Yellowstone. Just seeing those parts might take a long time. In heading to Asia, seeing everything there, heading to Australia, see everything there. And no, I don't have kids, which is why I can afford traveling. I'm single as well, so that's even more amazing. But I have been to London quite a lot. 13 times I've been to London. Almost every year since 2007. The only year that I haven't been there was 2011. If weed is legal, no, it isn't legal here. It isn't legal here. But people do them anyway. Of course, you may ask, Sid. Ask away. Ask away. It keeps the stream going, so ask away. And I try to answer. I try to answer every question. If it gets too personal, I will say stop. But yeah. Drive through 6 shops. I have no idea that we have those though. I don't think so. No. At least I haven't heard about it, so I have no idea. It doesn't sound like Sweden though. Sweden sounds like kind of a conservative thing. Yeah, I mentioned anesthetics. Yeah, I'm becoming an anesthetics nurse. It actually is a registered nurse with anesthetic specialty. That you mind explaining my boundaries. Thank you. Speaking of boundaries, specialists in anesthetics are doctors. There is specialties in nursing as well. As I have told you, I will still be a nurse with a specialty in anesthetics. So I will become a certified registered nurse in anesthetics. I will not become a doctor. I will not ever become a doctor. I will still be a nurse. But nursing in anesthetics. That I can help you with. That I can help a doctor with intubating and sedation and all that stuff. But I will not be a doctor. The doctor will always have full responsibility of it. Does that make any sense, Silvlogs? But I don't want to be a doctor. I don't want to be a doctor, goddammit. Because that's too much responsibility though. It's too much. It's too much. It's my prerogative, yeah, of course. But going back to what Jessica said, that you admire me mentioning my boundaries. I I must say though, if someone recognized me on the street, it would be awesome if they come and say hi. Just to say, well, I watch your videos, I think it's awesome, or I think they suck. It would be awesome just to have someone come up and say hi. But if it gets crowded, I must say that would be too much. But thank God I'm not that famous. I don't think I will be. I don't think I want or will be that famous. I think Seedblocks is more famous than I am, but or even Jessica might be more famous than I am. Of course, then I might show you around. If I love any games, online games, I don't see why Fortnite is so good. I can't see it. The most recent game I have played would be Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. I have only started on it, but I haven't got time to play at the moment because I'm busy with school. But when I'm done, and then I'm gonna play more. I love Dota 2. Dota 2. I have seen footage of it, but I don't see the excitement of that either. Well, I do understand why people like it, but I don't see myself playing it. I don't think I have a good enough computer for it either. So. And it's been over an hour already. Damn. Yeah, I think it's different depending on where you're studying. At least here in Sweden, you become a specialist in if you want to become a doctor, and with specialty in something, you have to first study 5.5 years to become a doctor. Then you have to do 2 years of internship just to get everything, and then you will do another 5 years to do a specialty. So that would be 12 years to become a doctor with a specialty, compared to a nurse, which I am. You will study 3 years to become a nurse. Depending on what you want to do. After those 3 years, you can work wherever. You can work wherever you want. And then after a year, you can study for a specialty. And it depends on in which specialty you want. If you want to go in primary care or midwife or oncology or anesthetics, as I am, operating nurse as well. So that would be up to 1.5 years on that one as well. ICU as well. ICU. So it takes a lot of different kinds of specialties. I did see a lot of questions now. gonna check those out for a bit. ER nurse, ward nurse. You can work in emergency if you want to, but I don't really recommend that doing as a first job. And what was my favorite food when I was growing up? That would be. That's a hard question. I do enjoy pasta bolognese. That one is my favorite, which is just pasta with minced meat and some sauce to it. It's freaking awesome. At least my mama's bolognese. Mama's food is always awesome. Yeah, of course, Sid Vlogs lived in spaghetti. He always does live in it. I don't know why though, but he lives in it. I'm just kidding, Zed. I'm just kidding. Meatball. Have you ever tried IKEA's meatballs? I think I heard they are pretty good though. I haven't tried them, but give me the chocolate. Show me the meatball. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Since Andreas. Oh, hello from Japan. We have spoken about Japan, really. So welcome to the live stream. I don't know how you find my live stream, but welcome nonetheless. How's it going? How's it going? Say hi to Japan while I'm grabbing a drink. How's Japan? Isn't the time difference? Is from what I remember, it's the middle of the night in Japan, right? Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa. Have I ever been to the Alps? Sadly, no. Sadly, no. I do want to ski there someday just to try it out. Arigato. Hi. Hi. It's kind of rare that we have someone from Japan as well. So it's freaking awesome that you're here. Okay, fair enough. Found the video about my thoughts about Baby Metal. Yeah, I made quite a lot of those videos though. Was it the latest one about Huey quitting? Because that one is pretty sad though. But I do understand her decision though. I do respect it, even though it's sad. Well, of course, Japanese people can speak English. Of course they can. It's like me. A Swedish guy can speak English as well, huh? Sid, come on. But then again, it's awesome that people from all around the world can communicate with each other. That's awesome. That's awesome. Sid, is it me you're looking for? I thought I can see it in your eyes, Sid. Japan. Hi. I do have a lot of questions. Where in Japan are you from? Because I have only been to Tokyo, and I would love to hear your experience of Japan, if he's still here. No, it's not copyright because I wasn't singing it, and I think I edited the line for a bit. So no, it's no copyright because I can't sing for shit. You don't want to hear me sing at all. And if you're asking me, then I would say no. No, I didn't. I don't know what you're talking about, Sid. I don't know what you're talking about. Niigata. Where in Japan is that? As I said, I have only been to Tokyo. So I know about Kyoto and Osaka and Okinawa and those places. But I haven't heard about Niigata. I think a fellow YouTuber lived in Fukuoka. Yeah, me and Sid is going to Japan someday. I don't know when. I don't know where in Japan, but we're going. Right, Sid? And if Sid says no, I'm gonna drag him with me. Yes, see ya. Japan. I'm still gonna call you Japan until you're saying your name. Speaking of which, now Sid is trying to change the subject. I did have sake at home, but I gave it away just to have my brothers drink it up. But going back to my original question to Japan, what do you think about baby metal? Because that's how you found my channel, which is why I'm asking. And going back to Sid, I do have Japanese whiskey as well. A huge bottle, just one, which I'm gonna save. For what reason, I don't know, but I just want to have the bragging rights for it. Yeah, no, I'm gonna brag. I don't really care. If you send me some Philippine candy, then sure. When I get some sake back. It's okay. It's okay. My English isn't that good either, so. And I just want your opinion about PB metal, and I hope Sid doesn't send me that brandy candy, because I don't want that brandy candy. It rhymes. God damn. Yeah, it was nice that you have been here, Jesse and James. And for some reason, that reminds me of Pokemon. Wasn't those two from Team Rocket named Jesse and James? That's a huge coincidence. Now that I think of it. Pokemon. I do play Pokemon Go, so I do have a lot of Pokemons. I think there's only two Pokemons that I miss from the first generation. Otherwise, I do have them all. I do miss Kangaskhan and Taurus. Yeah, everyone says Pikachu. Pikachu is the most popular one. I don't know why. My favorite would actually be... For some reason, my favorite is actually Bulbasaur. He's so underrated. At least when you're playing the first Pokemon game. If you get Bulbasaur, you will beat the first two gyms quite easily. If you're learning some grass moves, then god damn, then you're freaking invincible in the first two gyms. So I don't know why people choose Charmander and Squirtle. I do like Bulbasaur. Yeah, I know, right? So what's new, everybody? I don't really have much to say. Yeah, it's root beer. No alcohol, so it's just ordinary soft drink. What time is it here in Sweden? I'm guessing it's getting close to 8:30 p.m. And considering time difference in... I'm guessing it's getting close to the middle of the night in the Philippines, right? It's getting close to midnight at least. I think Japan has the middle of the night, and the Philippines are getting close to middle of the night. So I don't know. 2:30 a.m. Yeah. Why are you still up, Sid? What the hell are you doing on a Friday night? Just watching some random guy from Sweden talking smack. I don't know. I don't know if Japan is still here. If Japan is still here, that's awesome. But who's number 3? My wings are growing now. That reminds me of a commercial here in Sweden. I don't know if you have it. Jessica, 3:30 a.m. in Japan. God damn. But as I said, I don't know if you have these commercials here in the Philippines or Japan or the US, but in Sweden, I think you know about Red Bull, the energy drink. Here in Sweden, they made some commercials saying that Red Bull gives you wings, and that made some controversy because someone actually believed that Red Bull gave you wings. So Red Bull had to change it. Some people thought that they would get wings. No, wings, actual wings. That I remember one commercial that someone broke out of prison just because he drank Red Bull. Is just the wings, no horns or tails or anything like that. Just wings. Mine were God. And I must say though, it's all fine and dandy if you want to support each other. But I'm gonna say this though. This is that is not what this stream is about. I'm gonna let you support each other because I can control that. I don't want to either. But knowing that, I will say that it won't help you in the long run. Just saying. So I will only recommend that you support Sid. I do appreciate it, but no. I do only want people to subscribe to my channel just because they want to. Not because someone else sent them to me. But saying that, I won't have as much subscribers that I do have now. So I only want people to support the channel because they want to. Not because someone else sent me. I do appreciate the thought though, but is seeing the sub view ratio on my channel, the sub view ratio kind of sucks in my channel. Having over 900 subs and only get 10 views, it looks kind of sketchy. So as I said, I do appreciate the thought, but yeah. It's getting close to 1.5 hour point mark at this point. And I think there's almost a new record. I think I've done 140 in a row. Do you have another question, Sid? You do have a lot of questions in this live stream already, so go ahead and make my day. I think I've said that before, right? Or at least on Traveling Memories. Am I conservative? It depends on what you mean by conservative. In what sense? I think I might be. I think I try to tend to be more liberal. Um, I don't really understand the question though, Sid. On social life, if I'm conservative in social life, what do you mean? What do you mean? God damn it! I'm not conservative. I don't think so. I try to be as nice as possible. I do hope so. Or at least I think so. Some people might not think so. I don't know. Now that I do see it, I did actually find a new postcard that I haven't seen in a long time. And it has been quite a lot of. It's been quite a long time since I've been there. I do recommend going there someday. I did actually see this one, University of Oxford. That's a huge building. I think the last time I was there was about 2009, which means I have to go there again someday. I've been to London, in the UK at least. London, Castle Donington, Oxford, Brighton, and Liverpool. I think Liverpool has been the furthest north. I guess it's either Castle Donington or Liverpool that's further north. I don't know. I don't know which one is further north. I think I have to check that out. But I have been to. Last year was actually Liverpool. Did see Anfield Road. I'm a huge fan of Liverpool, so I did actually see one a game. It was Liverpool West Ham. Okay, show the American Candy. I can show you right now again. I think I'm gonna have to read the. Yeah, find the candy. It's. Can you see it? It might be mirrored. Green Lantern or Superman. I think both of them are kind of lame though. If I have to choose a DC comic or DC character, it would be Batman. Because Batman is awesome. Green Kryptonite. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Kryptonite. But then again, one of the most awesome characters ever is actually Solid Snake. Oh, awesome! You know, Jessica knows where to get the candy. That's awesome. I hope you enjoy it. And I hope Sid knows who Solid Snake is. And if he doesn't, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna hit anybody. Here are delis. It's the candy. It's the candy. And I've gone past the 130 mark. Damn. Here are delis. That's some sweet chocolate right there. Oh, now I remember. It was mint chocolate, dark chocolate, and caramel chocolate. The caramel chocolate was freaking amazing. Mint chocolate as well. Mint chocolate is always awesome. So yeah, that's some chocolate I do recommend. Walgreens sells a ton of different kinds. Awesome. I think I'm gonna check that out when I'm in the US someday. I think I've seen Walgreens in the UK as well. I think so. I might have. I don't know. I don't know. Now that I think about it, I was thinking about talking about which concert has been my favorite, but then I realized I didn't make a video about that. Thank you, my man. Thank you, my good sir. Much respect. I don't think I thought I saw it in your eyes that you're looking for me, Sid, so I thought I saw it in your smile as well. Am I really the one that you ever wanted, Sid? I do hope so. Because my arms are open wide for you, Sid. I'm so tired, I don't know what I'm talking about. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. Sid. If you really want to hear me sing badly, I would recommend you to check out my other channel. And why did I say that? Toom toom toom. But Jessica is busy with James going after Ash Ketchum, so I don't know if someone gets that reference though. So there's Sid and Jessica, but who's number 3? I know who Jessica is looking for. Jessica is looking for Ash Ketchum. Is Japan still here? That's awesome though. I think I talked too fast for him to understand me though. I don't know. 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 And speaking of which, I do have American 5 cents in here, in my hand. I'm just wondering who's still on the stream, Japan. I do see Jessica and Sid Vlogs, so I'm wondering who the third person was. But now I do see that you're here. Konnichiwa. I'm just wondering. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. And now that I think about it, Japan, I think you haven't answered my question. What do you think about Mizuno Yui leaving Baby Metal? What do you think about it? Take care, Jessica. It's been awesome that you have been here for all this time, and I hope Sid will. I hope Sid hasn't been. I don't know what to say. Take care, Jessica. Take care. Take care. I hope I will see you next week. Oh, come on, Sid. I think Jessica is taken already. Jessica's already taken, right? Right. And you're dissing me for Jessica as well, Sid. God damn it. I thought you and I were. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, we must respect her wishes. I agree with that. And I'm switching topics, Sid. We were talking about Baby Metal. It's sad that she left though, but as you said, we gotta respect her wishes. I hope I will see you around next week, Jessica. I will be here next week. I don't know if it will be the same time, but take care. And as I said, Japan, yes, it's sad that Yui did leave, but see you. Yeah. I did actually see them live though, a couple of months ago, at the Download Festival, which didn't have Yui, of course, but I think he was there two years ago, but not this time. I think I read a story on Reddit about someone, a fan, did have a conversation with Yui on an airplane. And when I first read it, I was like, what? Did she really initiate conversations with the fan? At the same time, when I read it all through, it was like, good for him and awesome that she did that. She seems like a cool person though. She seems kind of shy, but she seems awesome. From what I can tell, at least. I don't really know her as a person. I only know her from what I've seen at live shows and all that stuff. What about you, Japan? Have you seen them live? What do you think about their shows? Once, yeah, that's awesome. Was it with all three of them, or wasn't Yui there? Look at me muscles. Just kidding, I'm tired. But let us call each other from our country names. We do have Japan, we do have Philip, and we do have Swede, or Steve. That's a new nickname for Sid. I'm gonna call you Philip from now on. So, Philip. What? Yeah, Philip. Like I said, Philip. 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 Philly. No, I'm just kidding. I'm tired. I think I'm gonna end the live stream. I think I do have a new record right now. 145. I think that's a new record. I think I'm too tired. continue. I don't have the stamina of a 42-year-old named Philip who does 5 hours of live stream. Crazy bastard. You crazy bastard. You crazy son of a bitch. But going back to the topic, Japan. Was Yui there when you did see him? If she was, then it's awesome. If she wasn't, that's okay too. You have 8 hours of live streams. Why? Why, Philip? Why? Why do you have 8 hours of live stream? Why? Why though? Why? But then again, the watch time, you get a lot of watch time for it. I think this live stream would give me a lot of watch time as well. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna call you Philip from now on. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! No! But I think I'm gonna end the live stream right here before it gets too ridiculous. Sid, thank you for being here for a long time. I think you have been here for over an hour now. Thank you. Japan, you should probably get some sleep. Since it would almost be 4 p.m. in Japan right now. And Sid would probably get some sleep as well. But thank you, Japan, for being here as well. It's always awesome for people in other continents being here. I think this live stream has been the most fun I have had since I've been doing live streams. Really. Thank you. And if Jessica and James is watching this afterwards, and Larry, thank you. Arigato. Arigato. Thank you, Philip. See you later. Peace.